Today you will listen to a short story about a woman facing an unexpected moment in her everyday life. This story is created to help you relax, focus, and practice understanding natural English through storytelling. Listen carefully, follow the emotions, and allow the rhythm of the story to guide you. By the end, you will not only understand the message, but also feel more confident hearing English in real situations. Listen to each sentence carefully and repeat it after the speaker. Focus on pronunciation, intonation, and emotion rather than speed. This moment began on a quiet morning when nothing seemed unusual or important at all. She was standing at a small bus stop on the edge of the city, holding a cup of hot coffee in her hands. The air was cold, and people around her looked tired and silent, lost in their own thoughts. She had an important job interview that morning, something she had been preparing for during many long evenings after work. As the bus was late, her thoughts began to wander between hope and worry. She checked her phone, reviewed notes in her mind, and tried to calm herself. This interview felt like a turning point in her life, a chance to finally move forward and prove that her efforts were not wasted. Suddenly, she realized that her folder with all the printed documents was missing. Her resume, certificates, and carefully prepared notes were not in her bag. Her heart started beating faster, and her hands felt cold despite the warm coffee. She quickly looked around the bus stop, hoping she had placed the folder on a bench or near her feet. People passed by without noticing her panic. She tried to remember the last moment she had held the folder, replaying the morning in her mind again and again. The bus was still not coming. Time was moving forward, and the fear of missing the interview completely began to grow inside her. Just as her thoughts became chaotic and her hope started to fade, she heard someone call her softly from behind. An older woman was walking toward her, holding a familiar folder in her hands. For a brief second, she did not recognize it, until her eyes fell on the small sticker she had placed on the corner weeks ago. The woman explained that she had found the folder on a seat inside a nearby cafe. She had noticed the name on the papers and decided to wait at the bus stop, believing the owner would return. As they spoke, the noise of the city seemed to disappear. The fear that had filled her chest slowly turned into relief. She thanked the woman again and again, her voice shaking slightly. The stranger smiled warmly and said that sometimes helping someone at the right moment matters more than being in a hurry. That simple encounter reminded her that kindness still exists in ordinary places, even on stressful mornings filled with uncertainty. As the bus finally arrived and she took a seat by the window, she felt a deep sense of calm replace the panic she had experienced earlier. She realized how quickly fear can take control when something important seems lost, and how powerful even a small act of kindness can be in restoring balance. The stranger had no obligation to help her, yet chose to wait and care. This moment reminded her that success is not built only on preparation and effort, but also on human connection. She carried this thought with her as the city passed by outside, feeling more confident not only about the interview, but about facing unexpected challenges in life. Thank you for listening to this story. Take a moment to repeat the sentences and notice how the emotions change the meaning of the words. Stories like this help you train your ear and feel English more naturally. Keep practicing, stay patient, and remember that progress comes step by step, just like in real life.